Sandtroopers.com. Never imitating, always innovating, bringing you the latest coverage in the Star Wars galaxy.
Welcome back, troops, to another edition of Sam Watch Live. Today, you might think you've seen this video already, but no, it's not the same one. Many of you remember my review of Nadon's Nook a couple months back. Well, now, thanks to Sideshow Collectibles, we're going to be taking a look at Momaw Nadon from the Scum Villainy line. This is the exclusive edition, and I believe it's limited to 850 pieces, and there is the difference here with it being he comes packed in. Well, actually, we'll probably get into that in a little later, but he comes packed in with the staff that many of you remember from the 06 Hasbro Saga figure, which I think they did a real good job of patterning this figure after that one, and I think that it's awesome that we're finally getting in to see something other than regular humans or clone troopers, stormtroopers, etc. They've been going real heavy on that lately. Now we're finally getting to see with Greedo and Hammerhead and some of the other characters that were in the cantina. So we're going to take a look at Momaw Nadon or Hammerhead, and we're going to crack them open and take a look at them in the nitty-gritty and see what you troopers got to think when you could take a look at the details, and we can set them here in our nook. So we're going to crack them open. Come on, we're going to take a look. Okay, troops, we're going to be taking a look at Momaw Nadon, Hammerhead, if you will. He's a awesome looking figure. You take him out, very soft, flexible, rubber-like head there. Look at his eyes, some serious detail there. And another thing that you can really appreciate about him is the gills on the 12-inch scale there. That's something that you need a 12-inch scale to truly, have and appreciate. Now, what's also really cool is the way he holds the cup, and it really is cool. It's got a lot of play there to, he sits down real nice in the nook there with his drink in his hand. But what's also very cool about this one is the hand pops right out like that. Take that off, and excuse me for 1 second, guys, while I'm cutting away like this. Takes a little bit of work, but you slam the other hand in there and he holds the blaster, as you see there, looking real good with that gun, isn't he? But I don't know why they would include an Imperial blaster with him, but hey, whatever, at least it works. And the other thing that's nice is the other hand that's included slides right in and seems to fit the exclusive staff piece there. That's the thing that makes it the exclusive, is the staff, and it's a neat accessory, I guess. I don't know. I was talking to Dave Myatt from Rebel Scum at Toy Fair this weekend, and he thought that the Cantina figures should include their vintage costumes as a alternate outfit, or to make it the exclusive. And I thought that was a pretty cool idea, that he would mention that. And yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But I guess if they went with the staff, that's pretty neat. But he's been pretty easy. And really all that's different, guys, is from elbows down, I believe, and then from knee down. They made the different feet there, and just a slick looking figure though overall. You see the detail on the belt and the rope and the bread bag and his little pouches that obviously got his eyes looking like that for him. But he looks really good in the nook. I'm going to show him there in just a second. But I wanted to cut away for just a second. And this is why I didn't get this review done before Toy Fair, was I couldn't find the staff on the 3 and 3/4 1/4" scale Hammerhead tucked away in my kid's room. But I mean, you see there, you put the staff next to the I'll pull his hand back off. Get the staff right up next to. Let's take a look at that. You know how it's just exact. They took it right from Hasbro and right down. You know, they didn't. Hasbro obviously didn't have this black. You know, Sideshow went the extra mile with it. But you see there, every last detail that is on that 12-inch figure, they obviously use this for reference. And you know, as I mentioned, you don't see the heavy detail there in the gills like you do on the other Hammerhead figure. But overall, I just think it's a slick-looking figure, and we're going to cut. Well, sorry about that, guys. I had to cut myself off. You know what I'm saying? I keep going. You know, I go on and on about this guy, and then next thing you know, it's going to be like the Josh's videos, and you guys are going to be like, you know, and you'll be like, oh, wake up. No, I'm kidding. And Josh, I'm messing with you. You know, you do tend to, you know, you get excited. But no, this is actually something to get excited about. Dead-on replica of the Hasbro piece, from the belt buckles, pouches, belt. He holds the glass pretty slick, and the hands have enough play in them to where they perfectly fit in with everything. And unlike other Sideshow figures, this one, they gave you like 3 different right hands, but they didn't give you a right hand that didn't serve a purpose. Or, you know, I mean, I guess it's cool. You can hold the blaster or the staff. I mean, I guess some variety is nice, and the overall sculpt and design, and even down to pulling it open and cracking them open, boy, you get that whiff of fresh plastic. Boy, it takes you back to being a kid, and that's why we're all into this stuff, and that's why we all continue to enjoy collecting and figures like this line, even though, you know, price does come in to be a factor. But definitely worth it, in my opinion. It sets up real nice here. As you see, I got him sitting here with Mini Me slamming some drinks. And, you know, speaking of drinks, I just wanted to acknowledge real fast my local 501st Garrison. The Midwest Garrison had their formal dinner, and I was in attendance this year, and it was very cool. They gave awards out to everybody, and I cinched down the most foul-mouthed trooper, potty mouth or something. I don't know. Again, good to know I'm earning it, but you know, that's what we're out here for. We're busting tail, and we're trying to bring you the latest news, reviews, and events. And I really would have wished to have had this done before New York City, but it took me about 5.5 days to find this staff in my son Tyler's collection in there. He gets kind of crazy too, but very nice set. And I think if you bought the Nook, you'll be happy that you bought it now. If you happen to add Hammerhead, I guess I could live without the staff. The exclusive version is sold out, but the standard edition is available at any and many of our sponsors there at sandtroopers.com. If you'd like to check any of them out, people like Brian's Toys and BigBadToyStore.com, and and the many others there on the menu on the right. Check those out if you are looking to purchase this figure. And until next time, we'll be getting into some more Sideshow review, I hope, in the very near future. But until then, I'm Dar Spice, and you're still glad you're not. United we find. Peace.